Okay, what's up, everybody? We are here for week numero 3 of the PUDL. My name is Matt. You know this. We are playing the homie, BP, and the Richmond City Rookie D's. Now, hold up. I want to show you something. I probably should have gotten this prepared beforehand, but Richmond City Rookie D's have a potential new logo. Bam! Guys, guess what? Guys, I made this one. Look at it. How cool is this one? He looks like Batman. This might be my favorite one I've ever done. I wish he looked a little more spherical, but that's fine. Richmond City Rookie D's, guys, we're playing BP. We once considered ourselves draft league rivals. We always had close matches that would go back and forth. I froze him a couple times. He's beaten me a couple times. I actually think we might have only played twice. Who knows? But he's this is his first game back in about like 8 months, 6 months, maybe a year. Who knows? I think it's been around 6 months. He took a little hiatus, and this is his first, not his first game, but his first season back. Looking at the standings, we are second. We are tied for first, technically, in the league, because we are 2-0 with a +5 record, tied with Common Boy. And the Mr. BP is 1-1 on the season. I'm curious. I don't know who he'd be if we lost to. I don't really care, if I'm honest. But he's a very good opponent with a very good team, so let's talk about it. Round 1 pick, Lando T. Not as good as he used to be, obviously. Still a pretty good mon. Is it a round 1 pick? No, absolutely not. Is it still good? Yeah. Am I still prepping for it? Yeah. Really strong. Hatterene, this is the second Hatterene I've played today, which is crazy. Very good psychic type. Pairs actually relatively well with Lando. Like, they don't help each other's specific weaknesses, except for the poison type weakness on Hat. But offensively, hit pretty much everything, the pair of them. Next to the Quackerval, his only hazard setter. It's a good mon. It's one of the better spinners, and it can snowball very easily, but it does need a little bit to get up to that point. Terra Iron Moth with Terra Fire and Terra Ground. First Terra Captain. Terra Ground Iron Moth is not the way I would have run. I don't even 100% understand why. You keep your water weaknesses. Yeah, you can hit rock types now, but like that's kind of it. Like, you can hit electric types now, but you weren't afraid of them before. So don't totally get that one, but Terra Fire is very scary with Fire Dance, but not really against a rain team, which is fantastic. Bronzong, I actually really like this mon in draft now. I'm not a fan of psychic types, as many of you may know. But this is a solid one. He's very bulky, and he actually hit pretty hard if you need him to. Roaring Moon, this is a round 1 pick. It's very good, and the fact that we let it go to round 6 is kind of bonkers. But Dark and Dragon type is just really strong and hits really hard. Whimsicott, I've used Whimsicott in a low tier league. I've won with Whimsicott. It's not super good as a grass type, but it's a better grass type than others because it has a fairy type too. But really, Prankster Encore is great against teams that like to set up. Mine doesn't necessarily need to set up, but I have a little bit of setup nonsense on this team. But I believe it gets only Encore and not Taunt. That is correct. Nope, it gets Taunt as well. Well, that'll be lame, but that's fine. Terra Lapras. That's kind of the scary mon, honestly. Terra Water, Fairy, and Fire. He beat me last PUDL season with the Terra Lapras, I believe. Or was that no, that must have been a Terra Politoed. It was another Water Absorb mon that can go Terra Fire. His was Terra Ground, but still. This is Terra Fire, Water Absorb Lapras is only weak to Rock and Ground types, which both don't like taking Water type moves. If this thing wants to like get some Dragon Dances up and get really scary, if this wants to be like AV special offense, it's really scary. It just hits really hard. Hits really, really hard. While not dying super easily. So this is not a mon we can sleep on. Third Terra Captain is Terra Ursaring. Normal because he needed to. Terra Ghost for that fighting immunity. And then Terra Fairy for play roughs. Ursaring also pretty good. And honestly pretty good into us. Like, we're not super great into fairy types. I have one fairy type resist. outside of Terra Captains, and I'm not bringing it, so I don't actually have a Fairy Resist. So Moonblast from Whimsicott go a little bit unchecked. Same with Draining Kisses from Hatterene, same with Play Rough from Ursaring, but I'm hoping I can just kill those mons before they become a problem. And then Electivire, I don't think Electivire is coming, nor do I think it's great, but it could come. So, let's talk about our team. I am not as confident with this team as I have been with other matches this season. But maybe that's just because this team's acting a little differently, it's playing a little differently. I still think it's very good. So we have a debutant. We have Lufa, the Overquirrell. She is our dedicated lead this week. As you can see, we're not bringing Terra Kilowatt, which is kind of crazy. This is a dedicated lead with Air Balloon, max HP, 72 attack, 136 plus special defense, and then 52 speed. Essentially, we have a specific amount of speed. We're beating 219. Is that outspeeding no speed Landorus? It is. That is what it's doing. So this outspeeds bulky Landorus by 1 point. I don't exactly want him to be bulky Landorus, but I'm okay if he is. Like, it would be cool if he is. Like, I don't need to be fast. You'll get the point. So we're outspeeding bulky Landorus, and then we have enough attack to make sure if we're at neutral, Crunch is a 2-hit KO on an Iron Moth that has a little bit of speed investment. Just a little bit of speed investment. HP investment, I mean. So Crunch 2 goes there, but really we're here for that HP and special defense. We lead, and we want to get Spikes up very, very badly this game. Quaquaval is his only form of removal this week, and I have an Annihilate that would love to take Aqua Steps. Maybe not like Choice Band Wave Crashes, but I would love to take Aqua Steps and knockoffs and just boost up the Rage Fist damage. And obviously am immune to the Rapid Spin. He could have Brave Bird, but I think that's okay. So if we're able to get Spikes up, removing them is very, very difficult. Now, obviously, things like Landorus and Bronzong are immune to the spikes. Same with Hatterene, being able to prevent me from setting up. But that is where all of my moves come in. 1, Bronzong's not coming in because it doesn't want to get crunched. 2, I have Substitute on this set. We have Barbarage, Crunch, Sub, Spikes. The goal is essentially lead this and click Sub turn 1 almost always. If it's lead Landorus, which it could very well be, he cannot hit me with a ground type move. We have enough special defense to where we would always live a max modest earth power, because we have Intimidate if it's physical. Theoretically, after a sub, I don't even actually know if that's true anymore, because we did get rid of our leftovers. However, we have special defense because it's also great for the hat. It's good for the Iron Moth. And we can start whittling those things down, right? But the goal is to lead and sub. If it's lead Landorus or lead Bronzong, neither of them want to necessarily stay in on us. Landorus has to attack us to break that sub. It's going to be at -1. It cannot break the sub with U-turn, so if it outspeeds us, we get a free sub on a switch. If we are faster than it, it doesn't break our sub, and then it switches. Is the vibe there. So we can always get up a sub turn 2, assuming Lando goes into like a Roaring Moon on that switch or something. I don't know exactly what his Overgrowth switch is, to be honest, because Lando's the ground type. It needs to break that Air Balloon. Same. It's also great for the Terra Ground Iron Moth. The goal is to set up spikes early. If Hatterene's coming in, Hatterene does not want to take Barbarages. Now, if it's max Fizdef Hatterene, which it could be, Barbarage is doing 25 to 30%. However, if we can get the poison on it, and it's just a flat poison, it's not a super poison, but if we get the poison on it, we are doing 50% at -1 still, which is crazy. So we are 3-coing this Pokemon, and it has to hit us to break our sub. If we're not at -1, we will 3 Barbarage will kill anyway, 2 will kill if we get the poison. So that's the gist there. I think it's going to work really well. How are we going to deal with everything else? Let's talk about it. We have Ursula Blood Moon. I tell you, this was almost a Belly Drum set. Genuinely. Because it seemed really good in this team. It was Belly Drum, like Facade, Crunch, Moonlight. Because it was good in the Bronzong. However, I think we're going to be okay with this set. We are max HP, max special attack, Citrus Berry, Calm Mind, Moonlight. Things like Quackleval, clicking close combat, obviously hurts, but at full, we still actually live with CC no matter what, and we're almost always going to OHKO with the Blood Moon, even if he's Assault Vest. If he's Assault Vest with no... Oh, that's after a Calm Mind, actually. But we should be killing, if he's Assault Vest, no bulk, with the Blood Moon into a Hyperforce. So he can't, like, switch into us. But the goal and hope is to stay healthy enough to where we can get a couple Calm Minds off. It's not max attack adamant Quack, or we've dealt with Quack, and we can just start nuking things. We can start hitting buttons. Because the check into us most of the time is Bronzong, but we are faster than Bronzong. And even if it's like Iron Defense Body Press, like Iron Defense Body Press obviously hurts, but that means it's not max Spadef. So at that rate, if we get to +1 special attack, we're hitting it pretty hard. It's doing 50% with the Moonlight, with the Blood Moon, and we're going to be faster. So at very least, we're taking it down to like 10%. 20%, call it. This is probably not the best mon in this game, but I think it'll be good. Next, we've got Backpack, Big BP. We've got BEARTIC, his favorite mon, I believe. If not, it's his mascot, who knows. Assault Vest, Swift Swim, 4 attacks. We have enough speed to not only outspeed everything... oh, I didn't change the speed. I need to regen this. Oh, I cannot forget to do that. I'm supposed to have 248 speed. That is very good to know. It's enough speed to where we outspeed everything in Swift Swim, and then at +1 with the Trailblaze, if we're not in the rain, we are outspeeding Quackleval, which is great. Max speed Quack. But this is our Terra Captain this week. This is Terra Water, which is great defensively. Really good for the Iron Moth defensively, good against the Quack, good against the Lapras if it's Terra, if it really can't hit me with any of its things. And we have Ice Crash, Earthquake, Play Rough. If it's Terra Fairy, annoying, basically. But if it's not Terra Fairy, we're crushing it with Earthquakes if it's bulky, without any sword stances. We're able to get free Trailblazers up on a couple of Pokemon. Play Rough is very hard for this team to check. Bronzong is a hard check to us, which is part of why I wanted Liquidation. I am hoping I can deal with Bronzong with a couple other Pokemon on this team early enough, because this is a late game mon. And speaking of our range setter, we're going to skip to that. We've got Scarf Pelipper here. Max special attack, max speed, timid, with a little bit of HP. The speed says to outspeed everything with Scarfs. But in the rain, like Weather Balls, OHKOing, bulky Lando, I'm doing 70% to HP invested Hatterene. I am 2-coing Quackleval, that's Assault Vest, and it can't 2-co me. Like, I outspeed a Moth before speed boosts, and I OHKO with Weather Ball, even if it Terras. I'm 2-coing max HP Bronzong, which is cool. Like, we go kind of nuts with this set. Even, like, Hurricane is doing 41 to 48% against, like, a Roaring Moon. Late game, if that mon hasn't set up yet and it's low, we can crush it. Like, we OHKO, Pelipper. Like, Terrafire, Lapras is kind of annoying, but Hurricane still do 32 to 38% if it's max HP, which is very good. Chip. Going back to Georgie, we talked about Annihilate already. We want to take attacking move from Quackleval. We are sub-bulk up Drain Punch, Rage Fist. Obviously, something like Whimsicott coming in and clicking Moonblast on us is going to hurt dearly, but it's not even a guaranteed 2-co, depending on a special attack investment, obviously. It could be. That dude does not super want to take Rain Punches, Rage Fists, especially if I can get some bulk ups off, especially if I can get subs off. Now, it is good to know I do not get the Rage Fist boost if I'm behind a substitute. I learned that recently. So that's a bummer, but I think it's still okay because they can get bulk ups off instead. And I have Defiant, which is incredible against a Landorus team. Like, this is going to make him consider bringing Lando at all, which is fantastic. And then we have Archer, Rasmus Bruges. I wasn't sure on this mon. I had a Terra Kilowattrel at this point early in this game with Specs, because Specs Hurricane is kind of unchecked. However, the Bronzong was really hard for us to beat, so we're just going Stamina, Draco, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Electro Shot, hoping to just, like, kind of mid-game start smacking some stuff, live a couple hits, and call it a day. That's the team. I think it's going to work. I'm really not sure. This is going to be this is the one iffy week I have. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in just a minute because I got fun PP. And okay, we are searching again, Mr. BP. We have found. Hey, I want to hear this. Good luck, have fun. We spoke. What are we looking at? Okay, cool. So we do see no Lando. I guess it makes sense against a rain team. I mean, I know what I'm leading. The air balloon is kind of useless now, but it's still nice for Terra Moth. So we do see the hat, we do see the quack, we do see the moth, we do see the bronze, we do see the roaring moon, we do see the lapras. Okay, so outside of the Landorus, exactly what I did expect to happen. We obviously still lead the Lufa here. Did expect Lando to come a little bit, but I understand why it's not here. It struggles in rain. That makes Overquill's job easier and harder. Because now I don't know what he's going to lead. And I put Air Balloon. I put Air Balloon on Overquill like only an hour or two ago before the team builder. I changed a move on Blood Moon, Ursulina. I have Snarl over Hyper Voice. I kept I didn't do mock, but like in running through it, I kept losing the Bronzong matchup. Okay, what's the lead? Good luck, have fun. Lapras lead? Fine. What's it gonna do? What is it gonna do? Does he set up immediately? Do I want to get a sub up. Still. I want to see what this guy wants to do. He has -1 attack. He can be Terra Water, Fairy, or Fire. I'm expecting Terra Fire. Honest. And I do not want this thing to start setting up on me. But I'll click a sub because I should always be faster than it. What's max speed Lapras hitting? 240. It is faster than me. It's very fast. Wow. Oh, I guess I'm speed tying max speed. Okay, but that's got to be timid or I lose a speed tie. I guess we'll find out here. I go for the layer of spikes, yes? I think I value going for the layer of spikes here. I want spikes up. I want to break sashes. I want to get that little bit of chip. I think this is my play. That did 75%. Actually, this did 50%. And it's faster than me. Absolutely. Dude, that's got to be specs. That's got to be specs. Specs Ice Beam, man. I mean, Specs Ice Beam and Timid. I'm not taking much from the Ice Beam if I go into BEARTIC. I'm almost too good with the Arch. Yeah, I can't really switch anything else in. Do I value Overquill right now? I think I go into the BEARTIC, honestly. And I click a Trailblaze or something. I'm going to go into the BEARTIC on an Ice Beam. Maybe this is a bad play. He's not switching. Because I can take an Ice Beam. Just don't freeze me. I don't know if I can get frozen. But if this does like 25%, it's specs. Yeah, that's specs. Okay. Probably switches out into like the Bronzong here is what I'm assuming is happening. So I'm actually going to double back into the Lufa. And if it wants to kill me, it wants to kill me. I'm at 94. I got a layer of spikes up. Yeah, it does switch out. Go to the Bronzong. Goes into the hat. Fine with me. Also fine with me. Totally cool. Took the spikes damage. Could have gone offensive there, but the Bronzong's what I don't like to see. And I can't be intimidated now. And I should always be faster than this guy. I do just go for a Bar Barrage. I'd love to get a poison off on something. Even if this Munt dies right here. Getting some chip on this guy is fantastic. I don't think he stays in. I think I made a good double there. We know it's Spec Slapper, so probably Freeze Dry, Hydro, Alluring Voice, Terra Fairy, Ice Beam, or it's Terra Blast, Terra Fire. I still think it's going to be Terra Fire because it's Water Absorb, but I could see Terra Fairy this game just fine. And BEARTIC's at 75%, let's not forget that. BEARTIC can't super come in our rocks. If they are set. And he does have a rocker in the Bronze Song. I guess Iron Moth gets T-Spikes too, but I think it's thinking, what does he want to do here, right? Because I obviously can't set a Spike Layer up on him. He doesn't want to take a Bar Barrage. If he goes into the Bronze Song, he can click Crunch and find out what his EVs are, yeah? So if he does double, does he go on the Bronze Song? Goes out in the Moon. Can I get a Poison? Can I get a Poison? Hurt by the spikes. He's not Boots. Get a Poison. Yes! That's fantastic. Okay. What is the play here? Exactly. I know he's not Boots. He could be Scarf. Do I die to a U-turn? Most likely. Actually, don't. That's if he's timid. If he's Jolly, I should die to a U-turn. Do I care? I got 50% off on this Pokemon. What's he going to do? He's just going to attack me. I don't have absolutely anything I want to switch to this. I'm going to go for his Spike. Does he double? Back into the hat. If he doubles back in the hat, well done. Good play. Goes for EQ. So, I could have gone on the Pelipper and I thought about it, but I didn't think that was the right play. So, getting a Poison off of this one and getting a layer of Spikes up is actually pretty nice. What exactly is my play right now? Like, Blood Moon feels good. Blood Moon feels good. He was Earthquake. I don't even think I'm 2-code by anything. So I can comment on a switch into what's probably the Bronze Song. I think this is the play. He's gonna think I have Vacuum Wave too, probably. Yeah, does Vacuum Wave kill from here theoretically? Like, I don't have it, but yeah, it does. I'm gonna click a Calm Mind now on the switch out. Does he go into the Bronze Song, which is what I would like him to do? Goes out into the Bronze Song. Fantastic. So I'm +1. +1. I'm going to find out if he's specially defensive. Or do I just go for another Calm Mind? I think I Calm Mind into another Snarl. I just don't want him to, like... Yeah, I think I Calm Mind into another Snarl. Into a Snarl. What you gonna do? Is you gonna go for like a Hypnosis? I guess I'll just Snarl out the gate. See if he's... Because if he's Fizz Diff, I 2-ko. And I should be faster than this, depending on if he has speed put into this one. So, could have switched on the Moon. I just didn't think that was the right play. Did I miss? That's really unfortunate. That's a 5% chance of happening, big man. Okay. So, he's +1/+1. We can Calm Mind battle, but I win that. I do win that. I'm going to Calm Mind one more time. I'm going to Snarl one more time, I mean. See how much this does. Okay, so that did... Let's Calm Mind again. So we Calm Mind Iron Defense Stored Power. And he's lefties. I mean, I have to keep clicking Calm Mind here, because he's probably Body Press. Now, let's just say he gets to, like, super bulky. Yeah, I do struggle against this. I think I go for another Calm Mind, if I'm completely honest. He cannot 2-ko me. Actually, yeah, he cannot 2-ko me with the Blood Moon. So I go for a Calm Mind here, and then I click a couple Snarls, I think. If he goes for a Body Press, actually he could 2-ko me, but I do have Moonlight, and I do have Citrus Berry. So we'll just see how defensive he really is. He just goes straight for the Body Press. Yeah, so that 180. Let's see. 180 out of 430. So that did 56% to me. I did 59% to me. I did 59%. What am I at? 287. I should be about... Yeah, I am. I do always live it, and I know he's not max. So I go for another Snarl here. This should do like 50% to him. Nice. Lower the special attack, obviously. Goes for the body press again. I live. Fantastic. I should kill with the Snarl here, assuming I hit. I'm going to see what he's at defensively. I don't even know if I kill. He's at +2 defense, but lowered special attack. I will just Snarl again. I can Moonlight, but he is doing 59%. So I'll just Snarl again. Hope to get the kill. We don't. Does he rest? He doesn't. He can't rest, I presume. No, he can't rest. Okay, so Zong kills Bear. So like obviously I wish we were in a slightly better spot, but we have a layer of spikes up. Bronzong's about to die, and Roaring Moon is under 50% health. Lapras is not terrored yet. I think what I want to do is, I think this is the Archaladon play. I go in and I just click a Dark Pulse. I will always kill. And then I don't exactly know what he wants to go into. If he wants to go into the... or do I just go Pelipper and get some rain up? But I'd have to click Weather Ball for the kill, I think. Could also go Ape, but I don't actually think I kill. So I think it's Archaladon. I need to play around this rain end game. I think it's Archaladon now. I obviously go for the Dark Pulse. Trying to pick up this kill. He could switch out. I don't see that being valuable. So it does switch out, so that's fine. Anything on my team kills now. Goes out into the Moth. So he doesn't know that I'm Assault Vest. And obviously he's Terra Ground. And he heard to play Spikes. This is going to do a good amount. Oh, that's Assault Vested. That's Assault Vest, Terra Blast Ground. So here's the thing. I do live, and he's at 50, 55, 60, 65. Alright. I don't kill with the Draco's the problem. But I think, like, do I die to a Sludge Wave? I don't. Let's see. I don't think he clicks Sludge Wave. But I'm going to go into this guy. I think he's got to be Assault Vested. That did so little damage. Are you kidding me? I mean, maybe it's just... I think it's going Terra Blast Ground is what's happening right now, and I'm making a read. That's... Oh, maybe that's not AV. Maybe I'm just fully lying. Okay, so I made the right play. He isn't faster than me. I think he wants to switch into the Lapras. I don't think he wants to stay in here and take a hit from this guy. Like, I'll kill with the Weather Ball, but Lapras is immune and just get healed. I can go for a Hurricane. I'll die to a Sludge Wave. I think I'll go for a Weather Ball. If he wants to go into the Lapras, I can switch out. No, I think it's an easy Lapras play. I can U-turn. I think I have to. I think I'm not gaining enough ground. No, I'll Weather Ball. He's going to try and discharge. Is he going to the Lapras? Goes to the Lapras. Shit. I knew it. I knew it. He knows I'm Scarf now. I'm healing him. Fuck. Okay. And he's fast. I'm not too code by Ice Beam. Even if he's modest. And the rain is up. So that is something in my benefit. So I can go this mon and I can click an Electro Shot now. And I should kill anything. I've been in better positions. I should have U-turned. I knew it. That's right. It's twice now I made the wrong read, I think. Because I knew Roaring Moon was going to click EQ and I knew Lapras was going to come in. So that's a bummer, for sure. I think it's going to be a lot up to BEARTIC, and I need this Lapras to Terra. Oh, he doubles. Okay. What did he go into? Goes into the Quack. Great. Just again, great read. I click an Electroshock here. He doesn't kill me unless he's banded. And oh, there's a 6% chance, but I will just Electroshock right now. Obviously, he can CC me, but he doesn't know my set at all. He's seen me click Dark Pulse once, and he saw that it did a lot of damage, but if he's Max Attack Adamant, he cannot kill me with the close combat. If he's Assault Vested, I kill him even if he's max HP. And if he's not Speed Invested, I'm faster than him. Goes for the CC, don't be banned. He's banded, man. Is that a crit? Ugh. This is not looking hot for me. And he's Moxie. Quack kills Arch. Alright, he's +1 speed now. No, he's not, but he's +1 attack, but minus defenses. Alright, this is obviously a problem. Obviously a problem. And I think he's banded. I think he's choice banded. I'll kill with a Hurricane. Nothing wants to take Hurricanes. I'm also faster in the rain with BEARTIC. I can start doing some BEARTIC things. And okay, BEARTIC should be able to deal with the Bronzong now. So maybe this is BEARTIC time. Actually, I think this is BEARTIC time. Damn, I really hope he's banded. I'll find out later. But if he's not banded, that just stinks. Alright, I'm in with the BEARTIC on this guy. I'm always killing with the Play Rough, so I do have to click that move. So I will be, essentially. So he goes out into the hat. I don't kill the hat, but I'll do good enough damage into it. It's obviously hurt by spikes. I think an Icicle Crash should kill here. Oh, the rain's gone. Well, that's obviously frustrating. I can go Terra Ice Icicle Crash now. Or Terra Water Icicle Crash. It looks like it should pick up the kill. I need to hit, obviously, but it looks like it should be picking up the kill at this point in time. And I go Terra Water to resist other moves, essentially. So G2 is to resist a water move from Lapras when he's switching again. It's gonna take a lot to claw back in this game. A lot of Pokemon are weak though, so BEARTIC does look good in the rain as long as I don't die in this exact moment. But this should pick up the kill. It doesn't. He goes for Psychic. Alright. I mean, I'm not dying, and I'll kill with the Trailblaze. So that's something. My only worry is if it's Scarf Roaring Moon, which it could be. But I'll get to +1. I'm not in the rain, but +1 should outspeed everything. Actually, +1 speed doesn't even outspeed Moon on its own. That's crazy. Custap? That guy's so hard. Healing Wish. Okay. Respect. He's gonna bring the Bronzong back. Damn, man. That's a bummer. I think, dude, we could lose this one 5-0. Dive to Healing Wish. Shit, he just prepped well, man. Goes out in the moon. He knows he can kill me at this rate, and it's full, and it's no longer poisoned. Anything kills me. He can D-Dance. What I'll do is I'll go into the Ape. Because I'll live anything at +1 in theory. Yeah, I'll live anything at +1. I'm super Fizz Def. If he wants to attack me straight up, he shouldn't be able to 2-ko me unless he has Outrage. If he wants to click sub, that's scary, but I am like super Fizz Def on this dude. And I can hopefully get the health back with Drain Punches. Is the thought. So just go straight your turn. So my Rage Fist is boosted now, which is nice, obviously. 100 base power. What does he want to go into, though? Goes out into the Lapras. Probably Terra Fairy. Alluring Voice. Probably Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice. I won't be faster than it. Specs doesn't Oko me. And Rage Fist will do a good amount of damage, which is good. Let's say Rage Fist is 150 base power. I'll do 47 of 55, I guess. That's not much. But at least I live. BEARTIC can take 1, but can't take 2. I'll go for the Rage Fist here. I think he goes Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice. If it's Terra Blast, same thing. There is Terra Fairy. He just prepped well, man. There's not much more I can say at this point in time, really. So he goes for the Alluring Voice. Can it miss? How crazy would that be? I live. He is Specs. I go for a crazy Rage Fist. Maybe get a crit. That'd be rad. Nope, but I do good damage. Can you miss Alluring Voice? Don't think so. I can go into the BEARTIC. I don't think that's the play. I think at this point I need to hope a BEARTIC in the rain can win me a game. Right here and now. Go for the Rage Fist. Lap kills Ape. Man. Okay, so I go into the Pelipper. I get the rain up. I Hurricane a bunch of times. Wish I was Damp Rock because I only get 5 turns of rain right now, and there's 5 Pokemon to kill. So, if I'm not getting Okos, I'm not doing it. So I go for the Hurricane. It should pick up the kill. Yeah, it does. So we'll just click it. He doesn't know I'm Scarf. I think he wants Lapras around, honestly. I think he wants to waste some rain turns. But if it can keep Lapras around to the end, I should live a Lapras hit. I'll live hits. It's just what he decides to keep alive, really. And if he decides to keep Roaring Moon alive, a knockoff. Actually, I still live with BEARTIC. A knockoff, which is crazy. Oh, no, that does... No, I don't. I lied. So Pelipper got a kill. That's cool. Got a crit. Didn't need that. Pelly kills Lap. I think I'm honestly sitting here and I'm clicking Hurricane until I can't no more. And I'm trying to get as much differential out of this game as humanly possible. Really. At this point, it's the Iron Moth. That's the right play. Is that the right play? Is that the right play? He's got to have Discharge, though. How much health is my BEARTIC at? 158. Oh, I died to a Sludge Wave too, actually. So, I think I'm playing for as much differential as possible. Do I just want to switch out? Yeah, nah, I'm just going to click Hurricane on this guy. Maybe he can get a Confusion. Maybe he can get a crit. I am faster. Get a crit. That would be sick. Come on, Pelly. Nope. It is a 2. Oh, we'll get the Confusion. Maybe he hits himself. That would go kind of hard. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hit yourself. No, go for Sludge Wave, so I die. Moth kills Pelly, and it's the BEARTIC with 3 turns of rain and 4 Pokemon alive, essentially. So, unfortunately, I'm not picking up this win unless I can get a kill with the Trailblaze somewhere. I will just obviously click Earthquake. Actually, I think I actually kind of have to click Ice Crash. I do not want things switching in and around. Oh, it goes in the Bronzong. I get a kill with Trailblaze. You can go into the Duck. Do I kill with Play Rough? Don't. I think I have to Icicle Crash right now. No way he switches, right? I don't think there's any value in that. I'll Earthquake, because I don't think he goes Bronzong. Yeah, okay. Nice play. So, I pick up a kill, but I do think we lose to a Scarf Roaring Moon right here. It is raining. And I'm outspeeding all moons in the rain. Baker's Moth. But yeah, I mean, he does win this game almost no matter what. I don't exactly know what he can do to lose this game. I kill every Pokemon left in one hit. He needs to decide what to live. I think what he needs to do is he needs to keep this Roaring Moon around because I do not outspeed him at +1. If he goes on the moon now, I am, like, chilling. But I just don't think I have enough rain turns. I think I have 2 more turns and 3 more Pokemon. Goes out into the moon. Goes into the moon. I have to assume he's Choice Scarf then. I've got 2 turns of rain though. Yeah, I have to assume he's Scarf. Which he does outspeed me if he's Scarf. I obviously go for the play rough here. I don't need to go for the Icicle Crash. They're both 90% accurate. I think he's going to be Scarf. If he goes on the Bronzong, I should still pick up the kill. Actually, I don't, but then I can Trailblaze. He's not playing it like it's Scarf. I think he's looking for his kill. Goes for the U-turn, so he is Scarf. So I respect that. Fair enough. Maybe should have Trailblazed on that turn. Go into the Bronzong and hope I don't kill. Goes out into the Quack. So I get the kill here. Bear kills Duck. But we're going to lose this one 2-0. We're going to lose this one 2-0. We didn't get unlucky. He prepped really well, and he played really well. And we knew it was Scarf Moon. Maybe that was the play I should have clicked Trailblaze. But at the end of the day, it does happen. I'll click a play rough now. I don't know. U-turn can't miss. Goes for the knock. Oh, if I click Trailblaze, but I'm not upset I didn't do that. So we lose 2-0, week 3. Obviously, that is okay. This was a team I wasn't super comfortable could get the win. I was close, but he brought a lot of good stuff. He brought Scarf Moon. He brought AV Moth. He brought both Calm Mind and Iron Defense on Bronzong. I think it was prep. I'm happy with how he played. Everything I kind of wanted to do did its job a little bit. But we're 2-1 of the season. That is okay. We will bounce back. I am sure. I still think we're going to get 6-2 with this team. I think it's very, very strong. Obviously, GG's to BP. Great game, as always. And with that, guys, I'll catch you next time. Peace out, y'all.